Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Kayla and I'm so happy to have you here for part 2 of my 2024 Christmas decorating series. Today we are decorating the kitchen and dining area and I'm so happy with how it turned out and I cannot wait to share it with you. My entire goal today was to keep everything really functional yet super festive. We work from home and we cook 99% of our meals at home, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, so we are always in the kitchen and we do eat at our table. So everything needed to be fully functional, even though we are fully in the Christmas spirit here. Anything that I styled today, if I can link it, it will be linked in the YouTube shopping tab or the description box below. If you guys like today's video, please consider giving it a huge thumbs up. That really helps support my channel and it helps other people find this video for that Christmas decorating inspiration that they might want. All right, without further ado, let's get into it.
So here is a look at the space we're decorating today. So the dining area flows right into the kitchen, which also flows right into the living room and the entryway. So everything needs to coordinate nicely. We will be hosting Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve this year. So any of the decorating I'm doing needed to be really functional. And on this island, the little piece that I'm doing on here is easily movable if I need to use the island or place food on it for serving. So this is going to be an easy way just to keep things functional. I'm using some greenery in the space. I used the vase from HomeGoods also for my fall decor, and these cedar stems are from World Market. I will also add a piece from HomeGoods in here as well, just to kind of fill in the middle and add in some red berries. I want to apologize in advance for my voice. I am late on this video about a week because the day after I filmed this, I actually got extremely sick. I caught it from my son, who was also really sick. So we have been just down for the count. This is the best I've sounded. So I was like, all right, today I'm going to do my voiceover for this video so I can get it out to you guys this weekend. But I want to apologize in advance if I just don't sound all that well. If you saw my living room decorate with me, you know bows were all over my living room and entryway, my tree, and I also wanted to incorporate them into my kitchen and dining area. So you'll see here I added the same ribbon I got from Hobby Lobby that I used in my living room and entryway and added this on the vase just for a little pop of red in this area. I love decorating this little corner of my kitchen. It doesn't get used too often, and so decorating it is not a big deal and it adds such a nice touch to the space. So I am adding this little nativity scene here. My mom and I got at this little store called Painted Trees here in Arizona. I know they have them other places, but it's basically a bunch of local vendors all under one roof, which is really fun. I have my gingerbread cookie jar from Hobby Lobby that was only $13 with a gingerbread serving board, and then this vase from Threshold last year and some greenery I stuck in there with my hearth and hand lamp. I love the way this turned out. I think it's just simple but pretty. I keep thinking maybe I'll add a ribbon to the gingerbread. Somebody hold me back with the ribbon. This is one of the most precious gifts from my sister I've ever been gifted. My grandma, who passed away when I was in high school, used to make us cinnamon rolls every Christmas morning. My mom, sister, and I have carried on that tradition with our own families now. But this gift is so precious because it's actually the Christmas cinnamon roll recipe in my grandma's handwriting that's been just printed on this recipe board for us. So I love displaying it at Christmas, just a nod to my grandma and just a really pretty personal touch for Christmas decorating in the kitchen.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose.
One of my favorite things to do every season is incorporate my son's toys into decorating. We moved his little kitchen over here in the corner of the kitchen. It's normally in the middle of the living room by the mantle, but for Christmas, I thought it would be fun just to move it into the kitchen and decorate it, kind of like our kitchen. So I went heavy on the gingerbread and really traditional colors. We always hang a towel over the oven door, just like we do ours. And then I found some really great pieces from the Target Dollar Spot. They have some amazing items for kids in the Dollar Spot this year for Christmas. So this little mixing bowl with cookie cutters, a rolling pin, and a whisk was in the Dollar Spot, as well as a little toy KitchenAid. It actually works and he loves playing with it. So it's really simple and functional things that he can just pull off the shelf and play with. And then his regular food is in a basket underneath the oven, so he's able to play with that as well. And it ends up all over the kitchen and he wants to get up on the countertop and help me, and that's really what I want to encourage, so I don't mind it at all. So many of you loved this gold nativity scene that I purchased from Target this year, and I love it too. I wanted to add more nativity scenes. Obviously, it's the reason for the season. I want our boys to understand that. I could not find a place for it anywhere, so I decided to put it on top of the pantry cabinet here, and I thought it's the perfect decor up there. I didn't have anything else to go there, and I think it's really pretty, and I ended up really liking it up here. What do you guys think? I have not decorated these picture shelves before, and I always feel like it's a little bland on this wall with just the photos and no other decor around Christmas time. So I was able to fit these DIY nutcrackers. If you guys haven't seen my DIY video, I will link it down below. But I DIY'd these Hobby Lobby craft nutcrackers, and I think they ended up being $1.50, and then whatever the paint was worth. And then I took this garland from Target. I got this last year or the year before. It's a really short garland, and I think it ended up being like $5 on sale. So 2 of those, and I thought it really helped this area stand out for Christmas much more than it ever had before. So I just want to encourage you that if you guys can't run out and get new decor every year, it doesn't really need to be expensive in order for it to make an impact. You guys can DIY, you can go to clearance sales after Christmas, pick stuff up for next year. That's what I did, and that's how I got this garland. The other thing I decided to do to spruce up this side of the room is add a pencil tree that I got from Walmart for $69. It is a cashmere tree, and I love the look of it. It is pre-lit with warm white lights, but I decided to add in multicolored lights. This is going to be our family ornament tree, so anytime one of the boys makes an ornament and wants to hang it on the tree, they can hang it on this one. Or my husband and I have football ornaments that we like to hang up, ornaments for people who have passed away in our lives to remember them, ornaments from our college days. And so all of those ornaments are going to go on here. We actually decorated it as a family a few days ago, and my husband and I have a fun family tradition dating back to when he was actually a kid with his grandma. We listened to Destiny's Child Christmas album, and we blast that through the house and put all of our fun ornaments on there. We let our son get involved, and it was just a really fun time. That time is so special to me. I didn't want to film it because I didn't want the pressure of the camera to just interfere with the time that we had as a family, and it was really nice and special.
For some reason, our kitchen table is the hardest area in our house for me to decorate. I think because we eat here twice a day. I have a toddler who we pull his high chair up to the table so he can eat with us, so his hands are all over everything. Just needs to be a really functional space, but I also want it to be festive. I have decorated and redecorated this for this video probably 4 or 5 times at this point, and I'm not gonna bore you with all of the footage. My husband was like, okay, stop, put an arrangement on there, put our place settings on there, call it a day, a few candles are gonna be good. So that's what we're doing. It is not originally what I had in mind. I had this Hobby Lobby cedar garland that matched the mantle on the table, but my husband sits here at the end of the table. The garland went all the way to the end, and if I tried to curve it and manipulate it to where it didn't, it just looked, I just didn't like the way it looked. So we're gonna nix the garland on the table. I also had a table runner. We're gonna nix the table runner. We're gonna go with placemats that I've had for like 3 years at this point. They're not even in the best condition. I'm gonna show you the place settings that I'm gonna use for Christmas Eve and Christmas morning with our kids. And it's just gonna be a simple tablescape. I don't know, let me know what you guys think of it in the comments below.
We use placemats for pretty much every meal when we eat at the table anyway, so I felt that the placemats just were fitting for our Christmas tablescape. It also just let everything set really nicely there in the center. and I like the color of it. Everything goes really nicely together. And I wanted to show you guys how I plan to set it up for Christmas morning. So I got these black chargers from Hobby Lobby. I think they were like $1 or maybe $2. And I got simple white plates from Target that were on clearance as well to go on top. Now, if you guys were here for my 2024 Christmas decor hauls, you may know that I got large gingerbread plates from Hobby Lobby as well. But I didn't think it looked as good as just the white plate with the small appetizer plate that is the gingerbread house. I love the look of that. I thought it was really cute. And for Christmas morning, I make my grandma's cinnamon roll recipe, so I thought the little gingerbread plate would be perfect for the cinnamon roll, and then we always have some sort of protein to go with it, so either an egg casserole or scrambled eggs and bacon we can put right there on the white plate. My stepson, husband, and I will be using these cups for Christmas morning for our orange juice because that is also something we have every Christmas. And then my son, I'll just put his in a little cup that can't break. But I thought these were so cute from Hobby Lobby. And of course, I couldn't just leave it alone. I found these stems I got from Kirkland's. They're the Norfolk pine stems that I just didn't have room for in any of my vases this year. And so I ended up just putting two together, and I thought that would be really pretty on the table instead of using a really long garland. So I liked the way that looked, and then of course had to add some bows. You might notice we're missing a chair on the left-hand side of the table, the head of the table there. That is where we pull my son's high chair up to. It fits perfectly right there. And so if we're eating at the table, we'll pull him over there. So we're not missing a chair. It's in another room, and his high chair goes there. But I only did the two bows on the outer-facing chairs. The other side has a bench. That's where our stepson sits, and then my husband sits at the head of the table, which nobody could see that bow anyway, so I just did the two.
Alright guys, that wraps up part 2 of my 2024 Christmas decorating video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it inspired you to style some things in your home, maybe differently or in a way that you hadn't thought of before. Let me know down in the comments below if you've already decorated for Christmas, and let me know what you guys think of my tablescape behind me. I'd love to hear from you about that. If you guys haven't already, please consider giving this video a huge thumbs up and subscribing down below so you don't miss another Christmas decorating video from me this year. I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good week. Bye.